Yo, what's good, y'all? GCTV back with another video, and in this video we have our recurring news segment. Obviously, it hasn't been recurring over the last 3 days, but we are going to be talking about everything that happened over Memorial Day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, everything that happened in those last 3 days. We're going to talk about today, everything major, everything relevant to kind of my audience on the channel anyways. We're going to talk about something that was pretty funny. 50 Cent responded to a tattoo of himself that a show-yo got. I need the best portrait tattoo artist to fix this, 50 Cent said via Instagram. I think the tattoo is actually kind of cool because although it doesn't really look like 50 Cent, I think it's just cool that it's like, it has a cool little style to it. I don't know if you saw that, but that was kind of a funny moment that happened over the weekend. Tyler Perry's $100 million mansion in Atlanta. Kind of just taking a look at it. He's building a mansion in Atlanta. It looks fucking insane. That movie money is no jokes. Definitely some goals right here for Tyler Perry. The mansion looks sick. I mean, holy shit. You guys should look it up. It's kind of an interesting one. Perry's new home is 2,100 acres, 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and 40,000 square foot, if you guys wanted to know information on the house. So that's pretty interesting. Moving on, ancient pyramids reportedly discovered in Bolivian Amazon. New map just dropped, man. People are discovering things in the world. It's kind of crazy. Pyramids and canals built by an ancient civilization have been discovered beneath the forests of the Bolivian Amazon. LiDAR technology allowed archaeologists to see through the canopy to reveal hundreds of previously unknown structures and settlements from the Kesarabe culture of 500 to 1400 AD. So an interesting science finding. We talk about this all the time on the channel. I'm going to kind of speed through these because, we got a lot to talk about. KC's upcoming mixtape, Get Used to It, features Lancey Fox. I don't know who Anastasia is. I know who 070 Shake is, and Daniel Caesar. He drops in the new track list for Gucci. I don't know if I'm going to do a live reaction to this. I like KC, and I'm looking forward to seeing him at Lollapalooza, but he's just not that big of an artist yet for me to. But yeah, pretty interesting features on there. It's a really cool looking aesthetic to the record as well, and KC fans are going to have a lot to look forward to. Bobby Shmurda just touched down in Miami and says he needs 100 women to pull up on him. Sounds like a Blueface issue. I mean, Bobby's energy never disappoints. Bobby Shmurda's everywhere on social media, so kind of funny videos. I mean, follow him on Instagram. Shout out to Bobby Shmurda. He's having fun out there. VNC3 and Lil TJ post TikTok to their new summer song. New music from VNC3 and Lil TJ on the way. I definitely don't think they have a summer smash. I'm not that big of a fan of a Lil TJ, but shout out to him and VC3. If you're fans of either one of those artists, they're going to be dropping albums, or a song soon, sorry. People are putting hot takes up on the internet saying Travis Scott is a better discography from Tyler, the Creator. And I say, people are out of their minds for thinking this. I mean, a lot of people disagree with this. I'm just saying, I don't agree with this hot take at all. It's just an interesting discussion question. We do these a lot on our channel here. But what the hell, man? Travis Scott better discography than Tyler. To be fair, the man has had a couple misses in his discography. And yeah, Tyler, the Creator, has Goblin. That's one thing. People don't like Cherry Bomb also. But there are things in those albums that you can definitely find enjoyable. Tyler, the Creator, has 2 Grammys. Travis Scott, meanwhile, was 0. But anyways, we're gonna talk about Coach Ice being tired of people sending him beats. He sounds off after people found his email. Definitely really pissed about it. It's a pretty funny situation, actually. Shout out to Coach Ice. He's gonna be pulling up to Lollapalooza this summer, so that's another artist to look forward to. And this sports team made headlines of the soccer stuff. I don't talk about soccer that much, but this is a big event worldwide. Real Madrid just they have won the UEFA Champions League. They beat Liverpool 1-0 for the 2022 UEFA Champions League title. Liverpool and Real Madrid, I mean, I know those two teams, so it's got to be a big matchup. It had to be very hyped up. I don't watch soccer, but I know a couple people on the YouTube platform that definitely do, that are, foreign people. They watch their fair share of soccer. Shout out to DBG. Let's see. The game says nobody plays Eminem's music in clubs, streets, and locker rooms. Now, this is a beef that has been circulating for quite some time. I mean, the Super Bowl says otherwise. People agree with this, but I'm going to say this. The Super Bowl says otherwise. A lot of people were vibing out to Eminem singing Lose Yourself. And the game, I feel like he's salty because he's not up in them stages with Dr. Dre, Kendrick, Snoop Dogg, and 50 Cent. I feel like he's not up there. I feel like he kind of looks up to guys like that. And for him to not get on the stage, he might be salty. That might be what it's brewing from. An interview, All the Smoke. The game says Eminem gets no spins in the hood. When have you heard Eminem's song playing in a club? I mean, to be fair, his best music came out like 20 years ago. When have you heard this shit in a locker room? People don't hear Eminem in the streets. It's not like he can't rap. The skill set is there, but I'm just a better rapper. Oh my god. This dude has lost his mind. Now, yes, I'm a game fan. I like the game. I like the Red Album. I like the documentary. I like albums like that. But man, you cannot say you're a better rapper than Eminem. You're not even being considered a legend by the general public. Eminem already has. I don't hear your songs and that stuff too. He just has not been given the light that he has been given. They didn't put money behind him. He could not push to Eminem's heights. 50 Cent got pushed to those heights because he played nice. You're bringing 50 Cent into this. It sounds kind of childish to me. Eminem and him are very close. People didn't even know Eminem was not going to do Super Bowl if 50 would not be on it. That's just dumb. Whatever, we're going to brush over it. As an Eminem fan, I like to forget stuff like that. It's kind of bullshit. It's kind of attention grabbing. Cardi B spotted a sinking yacht. Holy shit. That's fucked up. No one was in there. Wow. Sunk that shit. Wow. That's crazy. Cash Page and a Lil TJ link up on 24 Hours. A Lil TJ working with other artists. Lil TJ gets in his R&B bag. Definitely has the voice to do it. Cash Page is very, very talented, and honestly, I'd put her over Lil TJ. But that's just me. She used to be a thing with Don Toliver. So I kind of clung on to her music for a little while, but I'm not, don't care that much about stuff like this. Bulletproof backpack sales spike in wake of the Texas school shooting. We're just trying to protect our kids out here. Oh my god, this is crazy. Companies are saying that they're seeing a spike in sales for bulletproof backpacks since the shooting in Uvalde, Texas. I guess it's pretty understandable. It's kind of some crazy news to hear in the aftermath of something like this. Wow, we have so much to talk about. This is going to be like a 20-minute video regardless of how fast I go through topics. Blueface's girl gets his face tatted. His whole face tatted on her neck. Soulmates. They were built to be together. That's relationship goals, I suppose. I don't have anything else to say about that. And obviously, every single weekend we are going to have fight nights, and this just happens. Moving on, and by the way, this happens to be one of the most hyped fight nights of the year. Gervonta Davis, Tank Davis, took on Rolly Romero, knocked him out in the 6th round. Dylan Danis, of course, he's in the comment section saying he'll make him hold both his pockets, but it's probably not true. He talks out of his ass quite a bit. But who should Tank Davis fight next? I'm not even sure. I don't keep up on stuff like that. I'm just letting the general public know about big sporting events that happened this weekend. It was a big weekend for sports. Kadiana drops a single, Bounce, Shake, Shake, and Twerk. Streaming on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Music. Okay, promo. Cool. I don't care. This is one of the bigger headlines of the weekend, although I think the Eminem beef and the game is kind of unwarranted, and the game's starting stuff, and I'm kind of lost respect for it. But he's dropping an album on June 17th, which means we have 3 big artists dropping. We got Joey Badass, we got Logic, and we got The Game. I don't know who's going to come out of that alive on the sales battle. But the album's called Dramatic, Mind vs. Heart, and it's coming out June 17th. So all you Game fans will be eating. A lot of people say he's trash, but I might be listening to it. I don't know, necessarily. 504 speaks on how to handle baby mother issues. When my first baby mother gave me issues, I went and got a different baby mother. Okay, that's fair enough. 504 had something to say on Twitter, I suppose. Someone made a Kendrick Lamar Polo button-up shirt. That's pretty cool. It's not really news or anything, but it happened, I suppose. I'd cop it. I think it looks pretty fire, but I don't have the money for that. I'm out here on Etsy buying fake artist merch. Hate on me all you want. I don't give a fuck. This was a pretty big news over the weekend. Ricky Williams changed his last name to Fix Marriage Imbalance. This guy was a damn legend in the league. I mean, would y'all do the same? Let me know in the comments down below. During an appearance on the Don Le Batard show with Stugatz last week, one of my favorite radio shows, honestly, Williams, who retired from the NFL in 2012, explained that he changed his name to Eric Myron to take the last name of his wife, Linnea. He says he's found that that's been really powerful in creating ease, intimacy, and trust in my relationship. He explained that he took an astrology class with his wife, which helped him learn more about their dynamic as a couple. Very interesting stuff. Former NFL star, I really only figured out about him from Madden, so shout out to EA. I know he was a legend, but yeah. Polo G teases a new song, Distraction, dropping June 3rd. This week, so that's interesting. Am I ready for new Polo G music? He's definitely missed in the past, but we will have to see what he brings us. We have a discussion question between my turn, and please excuse me for being antisocial. Which album is better? Are people real? No, people are not saying the Lil Baby album's better. No. I think Roddy Ricch elevated himself with this album. And people are only saying this because of the recent controversy of him dropping bad music. But dude, please excuse me for being antisocial. It's far better than my turn, in my opinion. That is just a little discussion question. If you want my take, I'm taking Roddy Ricch over Lil Baby. Not in general, but that album in particular. Drake and Lil Baby had Montreal going crazy at Metro. That's pretty fire. I mean, Drake and Lil Baby appeared together in Montreal. And they did like that little steak stream as well. Shout out to Metro for holding those guys at the festival. Edible tape invented to stop your burrito from falling apart. A big invention in science. That's funny. 4 U.S. engineering students were brainstorming the perfect invention for the product design course when lunch inspiration literally fell into their laps. They said someone was eating a burrito and the tortilla opened all over her. One of the 4 told CNN. It hit her then. This is a problem that we can solve. That's pretty fire, actually. I mean, you can take like edible adhesive and like put it on a burrito and have like stuff that, like the papery stuff that dissolves in your mouth. What is that? There's like breath things for that. Breath strips, maybe. That's probably what they use, to be honest. The Garino, Aaron Walsh, Marie Eric, and Rachel Nye were seniors at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. That's a pretty smart school. When they embarked on their mission to create an edible tape that could hold wraps and burritos together last year, today they are proud of their prototype project dubbed Tasty Tape. You get a fat-ass burrito and you tape it shut, problems are gone. I wonder what it tastes like. They probably mesh. I mean, usually edible stuff like that usually tastes like nothing, but maybe they tried to mesh it in. That's an interesting concept. Obviously, we all know Chance the Rapper drops new single and video, A Bar About a Bar. Kind of interesting. I didn't really like this track that much. I covered all of this on my weekly track roundup, so if you want to check all that out, make sure you go watch the vid. I mean, Chance the Rapper's a GOAT, no doubt, but I don't know. This record might have been a mess. Top Gun Maverick scores the biggest opening of Tom Cruise's career. People are saying they're going to go see it over and over again. People say it's an insane film. A lot of the dads mess with it. So, Top Gun Maverick soars to $124 million. Tom Cruise's biggest office debut. Oh, man. That's saying a lot. I mean, Tom Cruise is an absolutely legendary actor. That just attests to how anticipated and how good this movie probably was. Aaron Donald signs with Kanye's Donda Sports. Kanye West is taking over in all facets of our society. Man, shout out to him. Kanye West signed one of the greatest football players of all time, Aaron Donald, to Donda Sports, and the 7-time All-Pro says a cleat collab could be on the way. The 3-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year sat down with Brandon Marshall, Adam Pac-Man Jones, and LaShawn McCoy for an episode of I Am an Athlete. I've seen a lot of clips from this show where AD broke the big news. He'd inked a deal with Ye's company. I think it's a great move for him. Great move for Kanye. Great win-win situation for those guys. Shout out to him. Most streamed artists this year so far in the U.S. I have the list. I go over this once in a while. Drake is in first. NBA YoungBoy is in second. I'm telling you guys, his fans are no joke. Taylor Swift is in third. Juice WRLD is in fourth. Over the Weeknd, who actually dropped an album this year. The hype is real for Juice WRLD. Kanye West is sixth. Lil Durk is seventh. I cringe about this, but Morgan Wallen is eighth. Eminem is ninth and Future is 10th, so there you have it. All of them each putting up 1.5 billion plus streams. Drake has 3 billion, so. Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson in the cut. You know, as much as I don't like Pete Davidson, the man is definitely winning in life. With Kim Kardashian, she might be a little fake in the behind, but yeah. Warriors versus Celtics. 2022 NBA Finals, they are set, and I talked about the game on my channel, so make sure you go check it out. Again, like I said, big time sports stuff happened this weekend. A lot of people are saying Warriors in 6. Not a terrible guess. As a Celtics fan, I understand it. Jimmy Butler tried to hero it out for the Miami Heat in that game, and again, if you guys want to watch full analysis of the game, I have like a 10-minute video up on the channel, so go check that out. The NBA Finals are set. I really hope the Celtics win it all. I don't know who my prediction is, though. Kevin Gates says he's feeling 10 years younger after getting out of the ocean, man. Ever since that guy got out of prison, he's had, like, this spiritual journey in his life, you know, kind of like an NLE Choppa-esque thing. He's, like, Indian, though, so, I mean, understandable. He's definitely picked up some of the tradition of his heritage, and it's really cool, so. Future and Drake's Wait For You has sold over 1 million units. People are saying this is one of the best songs of 2022. I don't full-heartedly disagree with that. I mean, the fastest 2022 collaboration to accomplish it. It has Tim's on it as well, which shout out to Tim's. Did great on it. Sad Frosties, Gang Gang, featuring DC, The Don, and Tizo is out now. Shout out to those guys. R.I.P. Frosty, because he's a legend. There's a video out for it. Not going to watch the video, but shout out to Sad Frosty. Lil Durk shows off some new tattoos. I mean, he's got some pretty cool tattoos, I suppose. I'm not going to dick ride or anything. It's kind of weird that he's wearing fucking underwear and, like, showing off his tats. That is crazy. What the fuck? Allahu Akbar on his leg. Interesting. DJ Khaled is locked in the studio with Lil Baby. Do you guys think they're going to drop this summer? I don't know. Dude replaced God real quick. I don't know what that guy is referring to in the comments, but yeah, they linked up in the studio. Anyways, this was interesting. What I'm going to talk about next. Man disguised as old woman threw a cake on the Mona Lisa painting. People are saying it might be the fake painting. I mean, what did the painting do to deserve this? I don't know. It happened at the Louvre Museum, obviously in Paris. That's where the painting's usually held. A man in a wheelchair, disguised as an old lady, got up out of the wheelchair, removed the wig, and threw a piece of cake at the Leonardo da Vinci masterpiece. Of course, the painting is protected by glass and God knows what else, so no damage was done, but it was a scene for sure. The man shouted at the crowd to think of planet Earth when he hurled the dessert. It was laced in cream, so the smear was apparent. He also threw roses in the gallery. He screamed, "Think of the Earth. There are people who are destroying Earth. Think about it. Artists tell you, think of the Earth. That's why I did this." Well, he certainly figured out a way to get his message out, I guess. Making a big scene in Paris. What the hell? It's kind of funny, but there's just a cake smear on the fucking painting. It's obviously on the front of the painting. There's hella fucking protection. You're not going to let one of the greatest paintings in the history of the world get tainted like that. Ow, fuck. I've been sitting here too long. This was huge. We definitely need this as well. Drake and J. Cole rumored to be shooting a video together in Toronto. They've been spotted. They've been reported by fans spotted together. Would be a crazy collab. They are in Toronto. Drake's been up in Toronto for a while doing big things with endorsement companies and releasing things and doing concerts. So J. Cole's been up there with them. So that's crazy. Big news for Star Wars fans. The Mandalorian Season 4 is reportedly in development. Now, I don't even know if I finished Season 1. I watched it, but nice, man. Season 3 being set to release next year. Creator Jon Favreau has reportedly confirmed The Mandalorian Season 4 is in development. So you Mandalorian fans are definitely going to be eating here over the next few years. I didn't even watch the first 2 seasons. Maybe I should. I don't know. Metro Boomin has a question for the fans. If me and 21 Savage were an NBA duo, which duo would we be? My boys JT and JB. I mean, 21 Savage pulled up to the game, the Celtics game, so that was cool. I definitely need some new music from these guys. I think 21 Savage is going to drop a record this year with some great production, great collaborators on it. A lot of people are saying they're the Splash Brothers of rap, which they possibly could be. I don't know. But let's move on. Will Compton's top 10 rappers list goes viral. Twitter is reacting to NFL athletes. Will Compton's top 10 rappers list. I mean, everyone has an opinion. I mean, people are saying this guy's on crack. Let me read this list. Number 1 is Eminem, which I'm not mad at all. I think Eminem deserves that. Number 2 is Mac Miller. I don't know, man. Mac Miller being in the top 10. It's not terrible, though. That's not even the worst of it. 3, Biggie. I was like, okay, Biggie's on this list. He's a little high on the list, but that's all right. And then this man puts the damn Beastie Boys up here. Over guys like Tupac, guys like Jay-Z, guys like Wayne, guys like J. Cole. I mean, the man doesn't even have Nas on the list. He doesn't have Kendrick on the list. He doesn't have Kanye on the list. He doesn't have Andre 3 Stacks. He doesn't have... Did I already say Andre 3 Stacks? He doesn't have MF Doom. He doesn't have a lot of these rappers. But he has the fucking Beastie Boys. He has NF. And he has Machine Gun Kelly on this list. What the hell? He missed like 3 times. It's not a crazy bad list. But the man missed 3 times. 3 of the 10 rappers on this list aren't even in question to be in top 10. What the hell? People are saying he better be messing around. I don't want an angry mob outside your crib. This is without a doubt the worst top 10 ever assembled. I know you were trolling. You forgot Macklemore. Please stop. The in-and-out slander was a red flag. Now Mac Miller 4 spots above Tupac. I'm calling the cops. Enough is enough. To be fair, Mac Miller might be a better rapper than Tupac. Tupac didn't have enough of a career to really have a better career than Mac Miller, to be fair. I don't even have a joke. Someone said, fuck you. Wow. To be fair, he's just giving his opinion, but okay. Let's move on, though. Delorean offers a first look at its Alpha 5 4-seater EV. Holy shit, that is fucking fire. That's so sick. Wow. My friend is definitely going to be enthused with that. The car will have 300 miles of range and power a dual motor all-wheel drive setup. It will accelerate from 0 to 60 in miles per hour in 2.99 seconds. I'd cop it if I had money. That shit looks fire. It just looks like a newer version of the original DeLorean. I don't know if they're keeping that same style. It looks fucking cool, though. It's definitely futuristic. No pun intended, but jeez. People are asking who is the closest to Michael Jackson of our generation. People are saying Drake, but I don't know what basis we are putting this on. I'm saying The Weeknd just because of how popular The Weeknd is, how his music sounds compared to Michael Jackson. It's definitely got that resemblance, but it's definitely an interesting question. You could say like Chris Brown, I suppose, Bruno Mars, guys like that, but I'm saying The Weeknd. Another gun problem in the U.S. Another occurrence. Florida 5th grader arrested for mass shooting threat. A 5th grade student in Florida was arrested Saturday for threatening to pull off a mass shooting via text messages. The 10-year-old boy, a student at Patriot Elementary School in Cape Coral, was handcuffed and walked into a police cruiser Saturday evening for making a written threat to conduct a mass shooting. The sheriff made a statement. The student's behavior is sickening, especially after the recent tragedy in Uvalde, Texas. Making sure our children are safe is paramount, and I couldn't agree more. I might homeschool my kids one day if this becomes a big enough problem. What the fuck is going on? Jeez, this is a long news segment. Very sad news today. I was going to put this as one of my main headlines, but NFL cornerback Jeff Gladney has passed away after a car accident. Very sad news. I remember hearing about him. And from the Vikings, they are the Packers' division rivals, of course. And we mourn. We've lost a decent amount of NFL stars in the past. The NFL family mourns the tragic loss of Jeff Gladney, and we extend our deepest condolences to his family and loved ones. Wow. Gladney's agent, Brian Overstreet, told the Fort Worth Star-Telegram on Monday that the former TCU standout died in a car accident. The details surrounding his death were not immediately known. Very sad situation. But anyways, in other news, Jay-Z drops a new playlist on Tidal. You know, the pioneer of the platform comes out. People are saying Hove has some very relatable tracks on this playlist. Man, I mean, this is pretty much Jay-Z co-signing a bunch of artists. This is actually huge. I mean, Babyface Ray, Kendrick Lamar, Pusha T. Obviously, Pusha T is going to be on this. 42 Doug, ESTG, Kodak Black's on here, Lil Durk, Gunna, Future, Thames, Drake. Vince Staples, Lil Baby's on here as well. Kanye and XXXTentacion are on here. Future's on here. Boldy James is on here. Yo Gotti. Rappers like that made his list. So yeah, those are the rappers that I guess Jay-Z appreciates. Shout out to him. Guess the rapper. Who the hell is this? Kind of looks like Young Boy. What do you guys think? Guess the rapper, not the Pokemon, the rapper. Have you guys seen this? Shout out to Rap, by the way, for giving me the news. But yeah, who the fuck is that, bro? That's got to be a meme. I mean, a man is under arrest and accused of hitting and killing a bicyclist and then leaving the scene. Police say he was not impaired, but was going about 60 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone. Thoughts and prayers to the victim. R.I.P. Everybody, stay safe on the roads. There are some crazy drivers nowadays. This happened in Arizona. What's the best 3-album run in hip-hop? A lot of people are saying Kanye West with the College series. There might be other stretches in his career. That's just how legendary Kanye is. But let's just get the news done. Canadian Prime Minister proposes national trade on national freeze, on handgun trades. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, obviously very notorious in Canada, said Monday that he was introducing legislation to impose a national freeze on handgun sales, responding to an increase in homicides in this country and creating a sharp contrast with the gun debate in the U.S. He had this to say: "We cannot let the guns debate become so polarized that nothing gets done. We cannot let that happen in our country." He said the ban would apply to buying, selling, transferring, or importing handguns anywhere in Canada. Very smart move, response to the recent U.S. controversies of the gun violence. Smart move in my opinion. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'm going to be done for the night, but don't worry, tomorrow we have an episode review for Breaking Bad, 2 episode reviews for Stranger Things, a new segment for tomorrow, and possibly a Twitch stream for the new 2K content. I'm so hyped. New Stranger Things season is out. I watched 2 episodes. It's fucking fantastic, guys. I'm going to let you guys know in that video. Breaking Bad's continue to be great. I opened up